She said, well, I advise that you reschedule those clients and immediately go to Will's Eye Hospital because we need to get you into an MRI now to rule out a brain tumor. Morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I have a doctor's appointment in 15 minutes in town, so I'm a little rushed, but I figured it'd be a good time to tell my story about how I was diagnosed with a brain disease after I gave birth. I guess we could just jump right into it because I only have a little bit of time. I have to get dressed. It's freezing out. I had my son October 28th, 2019. And I developed postpartum preeclampsia. Right, no, it's crazy. Postpartum preeclampsia, which means my blood pressure shot up after giving birth. It wasn't right after, it was about 2 days after. So I had to be readmitted, and then I had issues with my blood pressure for about 3-ish months before medicine was able to help. They put me on something called nifedipine. I was on a 30 milligram, I was on 60 milligram, I was also on 90 milligram. They didn't know what milligram I needed to be on because blood pressure meds take forever for them to work, which makes no sense. So I was on 90 milligrams and they took me down to 60 because I was having too many side effects. I'm very, very, very sensitive to drugs. Even like a Motrin, I'll go to sleep, it'll knock me out. So I had swelling all over, gaining weight. It was just crazy. Had tons of anxiety, plus depression, stuff like that I was battling. And it wasn't until March of 2019 where I went to an eye doctor. I do lashes for a living, everybody knows that, so my vision started to get a little blurry. My blood pressure was under control completely. I believe I was off medicine or tapering down. I might have been on like 30 milligrams at this point, and I was given the okay to go off the next month. So I went to the eye doctor, VisionWorks. They are, I believe, just optometrists. They're not like an ophthalmologist or anything. So I went and she said, you know, why are you coming today? Blah, 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 blah. What are your symptoms? I was like, I just think I need a little bit stronger of a prescription. My prescription is very, very light. I do eyelashes for a living, so sometimes things get a little blurry. She asked me if they were ringing in my ears. And I remember having headaches because of the nifedipine. That's a major side effect. But I don't remember having them when I was bumped down to 30 milligrams. So it's been a while since I've had a headache. And I know that it would happen maybe like when I took the medicine, maybe an hour after I took the medicine, my heart would race. That's also a side effect. Facial flushing is also a side effect. But these are all also side effects of brain disease that I was diagnosed with. So let me just put it this way. I made a joke. This is how I know that our words are everything, and I believe in manifestation and everything now. I went into VisionWorks and I said to Tommy, oh, let's hope I don't have a brain tumor. He said, why would you even joke like that? You know, eye doctors can't tell if you have a brain tumor. I'm like, yes, they can. They absolutely can. So I go in. The doctor says to me, you want to take, after she checks everything, I denied pictures, I guess, of my retina. I don't even know. It was some type of picture that you had to pay $30 for. I'm cheap. I wasn't paying for it. And she said, I think you should take the picture. So at this point, I'm like, well, what the F? If she's suggesting that I take this picture, I better fucking take it. Take the pictures of my eyes. She pulls up normal optic nerves, and then she pulls up a picture of my optic nerve. So as soon as she said, this is a normal optic nerve and this is your optic nerve, I said, well, I don't know what the difference is. Please explain to me. She said, yours is swollen, which means that there is pressure being put on them, most likely by your brain. Mind you, this is in VisionWorks. In the beginning of a pandemic, I'm postpartum. November, December, January, February, March. 5 months postpartum. And I said, okay, so can you clarify? She said, what are you doing the rest of the day? I said, well, I have clients. The rest of the day, I have to go back to work. She said, well, I advise that you reschedule those clients and immediately go to Wills Eye Hospital, because we need to get you into an MRI now to rule out a brain tumor. Let me say it to you again. To rule out a brain tumor. That's what they say to me in VisionWorks. I don't know if I'm allowed back in VisionWorks, but I will tell you that I lit that place up. I spent 8 hours in Wills Eye Hospital in Philadelphia, all for them to tell me I have something called idiopathic intracranial hypertension, which basically means my brain thinks it has a tumor, but it doesn't. Tommy's yelling at me that I'm going to be late, so I'll continue the story in the car. So yeah, basically my brain acts like it has a brain tumor, and I create too much spinal fluid, and it puts pressure behind my eyes onto my optic nerve and causes all of these issues. Issues that you couldn't even imagine. Heart palpitations, chest pain, crazy headaches, and I especially get worse around my period. And in order to, I guess, kind of cure it, there really is no cure, but in order to keep it at bay, they put you on a diuretic called Diamox. And if it doesn't work and you're having like severe symptoms, they could give you brain surgery. So you could either get a stent or a shunt. And I really don't know the difference between the two. I think either one really drains, I'm not sure, the fluid behind your head or around your skull. But I am not a candidate. I think I would be a candidate for a stent because the veins in my brain, one side, there's narrowing. So I would be a candidate for that, but right now my symptoms aren't that bad anymore because I've been on that Diamox since March. What is it? It's December now. April, May, June, July, August, December. 6 months, right? March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 10 months. Can't do math. So yes, I've been on that, and today I'm going to the doctor to see how everything's been working. Usually, I think my last appointment was a telehealth appointment, so they can't really test my eyes too much. I went in for testing and they said I was getting better, but now I want to go back on birth control. So they don't know the reason that you could get this brain disease. It could be for many reasons. It could be from weight gain, which I did have because I got pregnant and it happened in a short period of time. I gained about 55 pounds. And it could also happen because of birth controls, different type of birth controls. It could happen from genetics. They have no idea. There's not enough research to determine what causes it. So they want you to lose weight, get off of birth control, whatever one works. I have yet to lose weight. I'm supposed to lose weight, but we're in the middle of a pandemic and I'm lazy AF and I don't know. There's a lot going on in life. Now, with my period, I have heart palpitations really, really bad. I feel like I'm gonna pass out, and this has all never happened to me. I used to get random heart palpitations when I was like anxious, if I was having a panic attack, sometimes just randomly. But after the baby, they got really, really bad. And even during the baby, I had them. They say it's normal though with the baby because of all the blood flow or something like that, I don't know. Well, when I get my period now, the past like 3 or 4 periods, they've been real bad, and I need to get back on birth control because I know my hormones are all messed up. And I break out all my neck, sometimes on my chin, behind my ears, and I've always had beautiful skin. So it's annoying. So hopefully they give me good news today. What else can I say, Tom?
That's it. To be continued.
Yeah, to be continued when I get to the doctor's. This is the part I hate. Blinding you at all times. Resident doctors just came in, checked my eyes, did a vision test, colorblind test. Everything looks normal except she said one of my pupils is bigger than the other. So it's always something. And she said she still sees swelling of my optic nerve, so I am praying that they will give me birth control, or the doctor will dilate my eyes. My doctor will dilate my eyes and find something different, or just say that the pupil thing is physiological and nothing too crazy, because I don't think I could deal with anything else. Wish me luck. I see you guys because my eyes are dilated. I don't even know if you could tell, but I probably look like a crazy person. I had pictures of my retina done, pictures of a couple of things, so waiting for a doctor now to come talk to me about my results. I had a visual field test done as well. They were annoying. I wasn't able to video anything, but I'm gonna ask the doctor if I can video him talking about my results. Hopefully it's him coming in and not one of the residents. I will be upset. So, catch you on the flip side.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? Do you care if I record this?
It's okay.
Great.
In Pennsylvania, you gotta ask.
Well,
So different states have different laws. In New Jersey, I believe, if one person says okay, they're allowed to do it, not tell the other. In Pennsylvania, you gotta both agree.
I just asked because I just think
No, well, that would be the best thing to do anyway, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, this looks stable. You're
Okay.
feeling better with the Diamox?
Yes, a lot better.
All right. So which symptoms are better?
My headaches are a lot better. The ringing in my ears totally went away. What else? I was getting like weird chest pain. That totally went away. The only thing that I was really concerned about, and the reason for my visit today, was my birth control.
Right.
It just spirals out of control, all my symptoms,
What's that?
until the week before my period.
Tell me this again, I missed the last sentence.
My symptoms and everything kind of spiral out of control. I get extremely bad heart palpitations. They just gave me a heart monitor for it.
And it's all right before your period.
Oh, the week.
So you'd rather go
before.
on birth control to
Because I
prevent that?
think the hormones will help. Yeah.
Well, I think that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. What kind of... You were on the
I
oral?
was on the pill, but I was never on that pill before. They gave it to me because supposedly it was a lower dose. I want to go on the original pill that I was on before, for a while. I have no issues with it. I don't know if that specific pill caused it or the pregnancy caused it. I have no idea what caused it.
You can't tell based on the time.
I mean, I wasn't having symptoms. That's the only reason I can't place, a time period on it, because the only reason I knew that I had what I had was because I went to the eye doctor.
Well, you know what? We can go back on it.
Okay.
And if if your headaches get worse or whatever, and we need to, we could think about coming off.
Take it off, okay.
Because your vision's okay, we don't really have to.
Okay.
We don't have to
What
worry
about
so
my
much.
pupil size? Because I know she mentioned that once
It
off.
was very
Yeah,
slight.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's normal for many people to have one a little bigger.
Okay. I was going through my phone and looking at pictures really crazy, and I was like, if it's smaller here, I can
Oh, you
tell.
found it, huh?
Yeah, and like years ago too, and I was like, oh,
Yeah, a lot of people have it.
okay.
It's not an issue.
All right, good.
So we're okay to go back on that and just see how you do. If you get worse again, we can always think that it could be really good. And we can
Right.
plan on it. And let's check in 6 months,
Okay.
okay? You're recording, not video? Or
Yeah, video.
But that's video, so you see.
Yeah,
it.
yeah, recording, whatever.
If you were at home, that would have been an actress.
Oh, well. You could do a dance still.
Right, there you go.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Happy
Yeah,
holidays.
you too. Okay. And so we'll see you without a mask maybe in 6 months.
Let's hope, right?
Yeah,
You can only
nice.
pray.
Yeah.
Just have no idea how fucking excited I am to get the okay to start birth control. The week before my period has been awful. Sorry for the quality, but my fucking camera died. So now I have to shoot on my phone. But like I said, whatever's going on in my heart is definitely hormonal. I haven't had my hormones checked. They always give you a hard time when you want to go check your hormones, and I don't know why. I guess I don't need that done. I didn't even ask the doctor because I asked my gynecologist if I could, and it was this big old thing. I'm nervous because I don't want all my symptoms to start coming back, like the headaches and stuff, because that pain was unreal. Like my face hurt, all in here hurt. It was just awful, and I'm so happy to have great days and to feel normal for the most part of the month. So I'm a little nervous, but I am excited because I'm hoping that before my period, I am able to feel somewhat normal again. I could definitely PMS or whatever because I am crazy during that time no matter what, but health-wise, chest-wise, the way I feel like I'm gonna pass out all the time. I hope that goes away, so we will see, and I have to lose weight because I am one big bitch. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. If you guys have any questions about what's going on, or if you think you might have what I have, or you know somebody who has it, please, please, please comment down below. My Instagram will be here. And my email I can leave in the comment section below, or the info, whatever it's called. I'm not really good at these terms. I will leave all my info there. Let me know, again, if you know anybody that has this issue. Also, let me know weight loss tips, because I know what I have to do. I'm always looking for an easy out, just as everybody else is, but it has been so hard during this pandemic to lose weight. I have no motivation, no nothing, so I definitely need somebody to motivate me, maybe even grab me out of my bed.